Hi everyone, my name's Clark Bryan and I'm the Artistic and Executive Director of the Aeolian.
And I'm Brian Gloyd, volunteer and curator of the jazz programming.
Is that all?
Well, a few other duties as assigned, just a couple.
A few thousand, trust me. We just wanted to reach out to you at this time and thank you so much for your support during the pandemic.
Yes, I know you've heard this before, but it is true. We could not have done this year without your support. So thank you so much for that.
Thanks to your support, we've been able to run all of our programs during the pandemic.
And that's a lot. From the Phoenix Sessions, our virtual streaming programs, to Pride Men's Chorus, our men's chorus, through El Sistema Aeolian, our free after-school children's program.
Not to mention the Rebel Heart Collective, our professional chamber orchestra, our Aeolian Talk series where we featured the debates for the federal elections. Boy, was that...
I learned some valuable skills in keeping the demonstrators away from the back door. Very, very helpful.
Fun times. And we had, of course, our wonderful volunteers very much engaged with us. And we had these art shows online where we sold a lot of local artwork. So lots of things through your investment have managed to keep going and pivot either online or in person. In the last couple of months, we've even been able to do some live productions, including superstars like the Canadian Brass and Buffy St. Marie, who actually spent an entire hour, a very generous hour, working with the youth in El Sistema Aeolian's leadership program, where they learned basically an incredible masterclass about life.
Well, it's not enough just to be perfect. You gotta be worth it if you're gonna try. And when the sun goes down, I know you feel worthless, but honey, it's worth it. So dry your eyes.
Rise again in the faces of our children. We rise again in the voices of our song.
in addition to thanking you for all your support over this past year, we want to ask you for your continued support.
The government supports that we have are a fraction of the cost for us to be able to offer our programming and keep our doors open. And at this point, we don't even know what that government support is going to look like. So we're really counting on our community to step forward for the foreseeable future to help us and ensure that the gift of music and the gift of community continues to be thriving at Aeolian Hall. On behalf of the Aeolian community, including its board of directors, volunteers, and staff, once again, thank you for your support.
And we can't wait to see you here back home at the legendary historic Aeolian.
If you can spread the word about this series, the Phoenix Sessions, we as artists appreciate this so much. We've been sitting at home. A lot of us haven't been able to make a living or play on a stage of this caliber, and this kind of show will excite and uplift us for a long time after. We are born to inspire, sharing all we know. If we're given, then we're living. That's how the story goes. We are born, never alone.
It's got a special quality that brings out really nice performances in the people that play there, you know, and it's a treat for audiences too to kind of see that magic unfold in a space like that. It's really cool.
What I would say to the musicians in particular is know that your art has value. And so it's really sitting and realizing that there's 7 billion people in the world, and now we're a neighborhood. We are a neighborhood. You can actually go online. You can teach guitar. You can teach vocals. You can teach. I think it's going to take humility. A lot of us, you know, like I said to you, I went and got a step aerobics certification. You know, yeah, I'm platinum recorded. I just won a Dora. I won all these awards. Nothing's beneath me. So I think it's humble yourself first and foremost. Be humble and realize that there are things that bring you joy that you could monetize. And so and recognize that you're building towards, if you really want to stay, you know, making music, that it's now creating a soundtrack to go with the world, go along with the world that we're living in now. I'm very, very optimistic, and really, when we are open again, when I'm back in that Aeolian Hall, it's going to feel like my wedding. It's going to feel like Christmas, because we have a different sense of gratitude now. We will not, I know I will not, I'll speak in first person, I will never, if I did, ever take a second for granted. Seeing me when I felt invisible was a big deal. And what little people know is in that time I was really going through struggles with my record company. You know, people like you, like actually booking me to come perform, gave me hope.
Know that at all, to be honest.
Yeah, big time. Like struggles. Like I got to the point in that year, I could cry. In that year, I had minus 13 cents in my bank account. I almost didn't have gas to make it to London. True story. And so I thank you. I thank you. I thank you, before God, before everybody. I want you, really, thank you.
It's a privilege to help anybody like yourself in this industry to flourish.